Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Mornings with Loretta. And yes, I'm super excited. It is St. Patrick's Day and my grandmother's birthday, Magnolia McNair. She's in heaven, but we're going to celebrate. So, St. Patrick's Day celebrations are in full effect. My dear friend who's done this show for the last 3 years with me, Gabe, is in Ireland, as he always is. And this time we're talking about the parade. So, Gabe, welcome.
Loretta, I had a spot for you right here. You should really be here in person. We'll work on that for next year. But listen, this is my 13th St. Patrick's Day out here in Dublin. It's always festive. It's always, there's always a new fresh spin. And I think this year they're talking about a record-setting crowd descending on the streets of Dublin as we wait for the parade to reach us here. About 650,000 people already lighting the streets of Dublin.
Did you say 600,000?
650,000, and if we get to that number, we could set a record. And it's a mix of people from all over the world. This has really become in the last dozen years, and I'm going to show you a wide shot now because I want to see how close. Yeah, we're seeing some action there now. Usually, the president of Ireland, Michael D. Higgins, will kick off the parade, so he might be in one of those first couple of fancy cars that make their way down the parade route, and then these marching bands start coming down. But really, in the last 12 to 15 years, this has become a very international party. Dublin's been holding a St. Paddy's Day parade since 1931, but in the last 12, 15 years, you've seen really a concerted effort to get Americans out here. So of the dozen marching bands on this parade route, about 10 are from the USA. Then I've met people from all over Europe and all over South America and all over Asia. Really, an international mix coming out here to celebrate St. Patrick.
Oh my goodness. I heard you say this before about the huge USA presence at the Dublin parade. So you said we have 10 bands. I wonder if anybody's from the South. That is so awesome. So why do you think the US always loves to go? Are we invited all the time? Is that why we're there?
If you're from the U.S., it's like people perk up out here. They want to sit with you. They want to chat with you. They want to share a pint with you. I think, listen, at the end of the day, there's this wonderful emotional connection that exists between the U.S. and Ireland. Keep in mind about 40 million Americans claim some degree of Irish heritage. And so even if they've not been here, those are folks who say, you know what, some point I want to get out there. I'm thinking St. Patrick's Day is a wonderful excuse to maybe next year come out here and celebrate at least once in your lifetime St. Patrick's Day right here where it all began. But yes, I think that there is this connection, this sort of very palpable connection between the Americans and the Irish. There are more folks with Irish blood living in the U.S. than in Ireland. There's only about 5.5-6 million residents out here, so they love seeing some of their relatives, if you will, coming to visit, and you always feel welcome when you're out here.
I know, because I claim a percentage of being Irish because my last name is McNary, and that's Irish enough for me. So let me ask you this. So you've been going there for a long time. You've been on my show at least 3 years. So are there any neat finds since you've been going to Ireland? What neat finds do you have to share?
Yeah, great question. This is my 23rd visit to Ireland, 13th St. Patrick's Day. Let me show you quickly some video that I got just a couple of days ago, because I always use St. Paddy's Day as a hook to get me here. Then I travel to other parts of the country to discover something new. And this time I discovered this beautiful spot, Sligo. And for folks who are watching, you might have been here in Sligo. This is the west coast of Ireland. That rain that Ireland is so famous for creates these beautiful green landscapes. And Sligo itself, again, on the west coast, what's called the Wild Atlantic Way, home to lakes and rivers. That's Ben Bulben, a wonderful flat-top mountain formation that dates back to the Ice Age. And it's just, if you're an outdoor adventurer, if you like to go cycling, if you like to go to the beach, to great surfing here as well, this is a playground for you. So I had a fantastic time discovering this little town of Sligo in a county named Sligo on the west coast of Ireland. And again, it's an easy 2.5-3 hour drive from Dublin. So these road trips to these new destinations, these exciting, beautiful places, very easy to do when you come out here, land in the capital city, and then venture out.
Let me ask you this real quick. What airport do I fly in next year when I come to be with you?
All right, you got two great options. Yeah, two great options. Dublin, certainly, that'll see the vast majority of flights, 22 different gateways from around the U.S., flying into that Dublin airport, which is probably about 20 minutes from where I am right now. And then on the West Coast, I've actually flown into an airport in the town of Shannon. And if you want to go hit up some of those beautiful coastal towns and those beautiful dramatic landscapes in the west of Ireland, that's an option for you as well. Shannon Airport, which puts you right in the heart of what is one of the most dramatic and spectacular, visually stunning places I've ever been to.
I love it, Gabe. I know you got to go. We got a hard stop. I'm going to tell you, I will be there. I'm going to look at flights and hotels. You send me an email on where I should stay, and we're going to do this.
I'm
right
saving
there.
the spot for you, Loretta.
That's my spot with my green gown
that's your
on.
spot. Yeah, there you go.
I will be there. Thank you so much, Gabe. Appreciate it.
Great to chat with you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You got it.
Happy St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So Gabe does this with me every year. I promise you he does. And he is such a fantastic person and so energetic. And he seriously has been inviting me there every year, and other places that he's gone. Last year, he was in a castle. So we got a firsthand tour of this castle that they were opening for the first of the year last 2024. Yeah. So, honey, I told you, we take you places you've never been or never even dreamed of right here. And so Gabe is a leading expert on travel deals, travel tips, and trends. He has appeared on dozens of highly rated television and national and local news. And these include CNN, Mornings with Loretta, of course, NBC's Today Show, CBNC, On the Money, ABC News Now, and so many other affiliates. I'm telling you, he is the man to follow. He's all over social media, and he's coming back next month too. He's going to be somewhere else that he's going to share with us. So thank you all so much for being so supportive of Mornings with Loretta and the Loretta McNary Show. We have more segments coming up. Don't you go anywhere. Enjoy your day. And you know what? You have the power to turn a not so good day into a great day. Let's make it happen.